Hi, welcome to Haunted Nights. I'm Sam.
And I'm Pip, and tonight we're at Guy's Cliff House in Warwick.
Hello everyone and welcome to Guy's Cliff. My name's Adrian, I'm the custodian of this location. This is a location I've been involved with for about 16 years now. Incidentally, for your sake, it was actually a ghost who led me here. It was my father who took me to the nearby mill and told me about how he'd seen a ghost leap from this building. The ghost, as a young man, left a pretty dramatic impression on me, and somehow I knew kind of I'd get involved with the location, and sure enough later on in life I did. I began volunteering here, and from there on really it was a snowball effect till eventually I became the living custodian at the location. I've always had an interest in the paranormal, and this is one of those locations that tick all the boxes in a lot of respects. It's a very old location. Written history records it beginning as a what's known as an oratory here in the year 449 AD, when a man called St. Dubricius came to this site. He was drawn to put the Christian stamp on the location really, because this would have been a location associated with a lot of pagan rites and deities indeed, because it's a site of a cliff, hence the name. There were springs, and there still are springs on the site. We have the river nearby, and we're on a prominence of rock that would have really stood out. There are also 3 energy lines, if you like ley lines as they're sometimes called, running to this location, and it's always had a reputation of a place of mysterious goings on. It's a location that still continues to intrigue me, you know, even though I've been party to having experienced 3 actual ghosts here, and of course encountered the merry spirits at the location too. It's a place that's seen obviously all the dramas of life and a lot of changes as well. It began spiritually, then became a place of religious devotion with a hermitage here. There was also a notion to turn it into a hospital site in the 1100s, and that's thanks to the legacy of those springs, which would probably have traditionally always been seen as special, and then were used in maybe a healing capacity, hence the hospital coming into play in the 1100s. It really changed in the 1400s when the Reformation happened, and then it began its domestic side of life, with the first actual residence being a priest cottage on the location, and then an actual house. Today's house dates from the 1750s. It is a building upon a building, and that is a legacy that is very prevalent around this location. The chapel is a chapel upon a chapel, and the house is house upon a house. Then we have the caves, stories of mysterious tunnels, things that look like they lead somewhere. These are all curiosities that continue to spark our interest and take us down many rabbit holes in a lot of respects in terms of when we research it. Presently, it's under the ownership of the Freemasons, who are gracious enough to hire it out to various interested parties, paranormal being one. There is a volunteer working party that helps maintain the location. Also, local residents join in with various efforts to keep the grounds as best they can. I myself live on the grounds, so I'm never really away from the activity of the site, and it's one that I probably think that will be with me most of my life. Yeah, maybe I'll become a spirit here myself, who knows? That's probably predestined. It's a place of interest, a beautiful location in its own right, and you can come and visit in the day as well. We do tours here and so forth, and one we'd like to bring back into the limelight. It was part of the tourist map of Warwick. We hope it will going to be a very prominent figure in that respect once again. So that's kind of Guy's Cliff in a short summary, and we look forward to seeing you if you pay us a visit sometime.
Right, as well as Guy's Cliff House, we have got St.John's in Warwick. That's a nice museum area, good one to check out. The Galleries of Justice in Nottingham, fantastic location, very active. Smethwick Baths, absolutely love Smethwick Baths. Loads of activity, you've got the tunnels, you've got the upper floors as well. Right, and don't forget to come and check us out on our socials. We've got Instagram, YouTube, obviously Facebook. Check us out on the website, Haunted Nights Official. Definitely come along and book, be the ghost hunter. And thank you to K&L Ghosthunters for coming along and filming with us this evening. Check out the video, the link will be up here.